Don't touch the keyboard. Put my glasses on before you take them. Don't touch anything. I already disconnected once by mistake. Okay? There we go. And Virgo. Baby, don't. No. Okay, you gotta get down. I can't do this with you up here. Much as I love ya. Once I'm done for the night, I'm all yours. It was all yours all day. Hello, Jennifer. Hey, Jan. How you doing? I don't know why my font is so small here. Get back up there. There we go. So I can actually see. Hello again, Mystery. Good, Jan. Good. Hello, Nancy. Hello, Lorraine. Hello, Maria. Okay, so this is for the beautiful, vibrant, vivacious Virgos. We'll put it that way. What we see here. Let's get into this. We'll get right into it. How many people do we have? I'm going to take a boo. 9. That's good enough. That's good enough. Hello, Holly Farley. So this is for Virgo. And this is covering the time period of starting today, the 26th, yes, of April, through to May 31st. This is a general reading. Please remember that. It may or may not resonate you. Parts of it may resonate. Parts may not resonate. The whole thing could resonate. The whole thing could just get canned right out. And it mean nothing to some. So please remember that. Don't get defensive if you hear something you don't like. It's not a personal reading. You know, I don't know where my patience is coming from this week, but I got people I feel, you know, after I go, why didn't I get mad at them? I should have gotten angry. You know, so that's what general readings are. They're a general reading. It's either going to hit home or it won't. Just that simple. If it was a private reading, it'd be a whole different story, wouldn't it? It would be all about you. But it is not. These are general. So you'll pick up on some and not others. Okay. Virgo, Virgo, Virgo. What can be said about Virgos? They're finicky. They're picky. They can be obsessive about some things. I've known Virgos. Man, I've known Virgos. They're peaceable people. They'd rather have peace than anything else. They want people to get along. They don't like weird energies of stress and stuff like that. Not right at this moment, Maria, but yes, I still do them. I still do personal readings. I do. You just grab my email out of the description box. My email's in there. And you just email me asking for a reading, and I'll send you back all the information. And then you get to pick and choose what it is you'd like to have. You're welcome, Maria. Thank you for being here. Okay. One more run through here for Virgo, and then I will cut the deck. We'll confirm it with Lilith to see if she agrees that these are the cards. They've fallen where they're meant to fall. All right. Whoops. Let's see. I'm going to cut the deck right here. Nice clean cut. Good. It's ones we like. And here we go. Hello, Long Island. Welcome, welcome to Bay of Fundy Fortunes. My name is Natalie, by the way, and I'm here doing the general monthly readings. This one is for Virgo for the period starting now of April 26th through to May 31st. So we're just checking with Lilith to get her confirmation. These are indeed your cards. Lilith are the top 5 cards. As this deck stands, the cards that are meant for this free general public reading for the sign of Virgo for the time period of April 26th through to May 31st. At least she's working better tonight, more responsive. Last night she was acting weird. She's saying, yes, these are the general cards for this reading. All right. Okay. Oh, baby, you're making it uncomfortable for mommy in this chair, I tell ya. First card is your overall energy for this time period. Are you kidding me? We've got the Eight of Swords, restrictions. These readings aren't going tonight the way the ones went last night at all, which I'm not real happy about, but they are what they are. Second card is representative of your finances, your wealth, and wealth doesn't cover just money. It covers wealth of health, mental health, emotional health, physical health. We've got the Eight of Cups and change in your finances and wealth, so there's some changes going on here. Third card, a lot of people are going through that right now, regardless of your sign, is your hearth, your home, your family, your intimates. Page of Cups, imagination. Fourth card are your challenges, should there be any during this time period here, Virgo. Movement, we've got the Chariot. And the final card is your message from Spirit. Again, don't you start reappearing in everybody's reading. Oh my God, I'll rip you up or I'll burn you. We got the Five of Swords again. Conflict. Oh. I tell you, I got one more after this before I quit for the night. I'm doing 3 each night. They'll all be done. This will give us to the halfway mark. They better be better. The next one better be better than all of these first two have been. Oh, it just bothers me. With the Eights in Tarot, we're looking here at change. There are changes taking place. Change is about to take place. With this one, the Eight of Swords, we're looking at restrictions of some kind for Virgo. I'm not feeling like it's that intense or that serious. This is your overall energy. It carries you through the month. And if Virgo has been given some restrictions in their life, especially for this time period, they can handle it as long as they know what's going on. Virgos are all about, they need to have, what is the method behind the madness for Virgos? I don't mean to say Leo, I almost did. We're in Virgo. As long as Virgo, let's call it an itinerary, as long as they have the itinerary of what is going on, they're okay. They can follow things, even if they're uncomfortable, even if they don't like it. If they see things are the way they are, they can accept that. If they're seeing restrictions here, you're being given a heads up about some restrictions during this time period, and I truly believe it isn't anything that a Virgo can't handle. So, okay. Oh my goodness. Hi, Vale. Wow, that's what you ladies are saying, Janet Mystery. It's that, yeah. Okay, because they're there, but it's not anything like a Virgo cannot handle. Eights mean change. This eight sees you on the brink of that change as you realize that the way you're being restricted by your circumstances at work, in a relationship or a project, you're realizing that you're being restricted. This card often shows a relationship could be on lockdown because one of you is not free to make a commitment, and another meaning is being bound by way too much responsibility. The advice, you need to get practical, you need to stay grounded, you need to stay in the now, you need to stay real. Then see that you're in control of your own future. Regardless of what others think, you can free yourself by being less tolerant of the demands of others. So those are the ones that are saying, oh yeah, this, nah, 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 nah. You turn around and go, thanks for that information, now leave. It backfired. You make something backfire like that on somebody else. You don't concern yourself what other people think. Life is too precious and short right now. Other people's opinions, you let them go in one ear and out the other. Completely ignore them. You can free yourself by being less tolerant of the demands of others. Never mind what they say. Keywords are separation, and there is a lot of that. Yes, there are some fears. Yes, there are burdens. Some people around you, Virgo, can have a lack of vision. You can get sucked into that zone if you allow it to happen. You make it your business to not be suffering from a lack of vision of what's really going on. Make it your business. There's feelings of being stuck, responsibility, and there's change. These are the things that are going to follow you through the month, things that you'll be dealing with. You need to clean up the clutter of the people in your life to start with. Other people throwing their heavy negative weight in your direction, you don't need that, Virgo. You don't have to put up with it. And by saying no isn't starting something. Okay? Isn't that funny how that works? How other people that have a lot of this, the minute you turn around to say what you have to say, they feel like, oh, you're disagreeing with them. Oh, they're under attack, you know, or you're being difficult, you know, and their poor Virgo is going, well, I don't want to be a problem. I don't want to be difficult. I just know what you're doing to me is not right and it's not good. And see, Virgo will say, I've got to take my stand and this has to be the way it is. I'm sorry. I think all Virgos are Canadian at heart because they'll say they're sorry. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry about that. I'm sorry it has to be this way. I'm sorry that you don't need to be sorry for anything, Virgo. You need to get that into your head. You have just as much right as everybody else on the planet. Your rights are the same. You notice how the people giving you a hard time don't take no crap off anybody? They're argumentative. People don't want to be. They think they're chasing people off with their proudness. They think they're chasing people off with their toughness. Nobody's going to mess with them. It's not the case at all. The people, especially Virgos, don't want any part of any of that. There's the big thing. Do you apologize constantly? Do you marry? It's a good deck. It is. It's a good one of my favorites. The Oceanic. And sorry, Julie, I didn't see your question first time. So yes, there's the case. They've come down in price. When I first started buying them, they cost me $42. They're down now to $28. But there's the box right there. You get a lovely box. You get the book. You get the cards. And I've gone through so many of these. It's not funny. I can't seem to find another ocean-themed deck, or I would look at that. I keep saying one of these days, I'm going to make my own. I'm going to call them the Bay of Fundy. That's what they're going to be. So, you need to get more practical, Virgo, and get your feet on the ground and realize you are just as valuable. You have just as much right as anybody else, not demanding, but stating where you are, who you are, what you're all about. You have that right. Other people get a little too full of themselves. And Virgos are normally very nice, easygoing people. They don't want to rock the boat, but they're very finicky and they're very particular as well. So you just need to learn to take your rights and apply them. You don't need to put up with being talked down to or talked at by other people. Those are the people you need to start. It's like you're shaving off the extra fat. You need to get rid of them in some way. So if that wasn't bad enough or good enough, we've got 2 8s back to back. 8 of Cups. Change. It's like a double whammy with this card as far as change goes. The first one was all about restrictions, and then we're looking at cups, which represent emotions. A lot of Virgos get really emotional, and they'll cry easy. It doesn't mean they're weak. By no means does it mean they're weak. But they hate conflict and confrontation and stress like that so much If they're caught off guard and somebody kind of turns on them quick and snaps at them, it knocks the wind out of them. They're very sensitive people, very soft-hearted people. Knocks the wind. If they don't see it coming, they don't expect it, it can throw them for a loop. There's the thing. Their feelings get hurt real easy. They may just vanish into thin air because they don't want people to see them getting teared up because they're getting emotional. They're good people, you know, really good people. With this 8, you're being told straight out here, Virgo. For some of you, it is time for you to take your leave. And this is exactly the right time to move on. You may have already left a relationship. You may have already left home. Why do I feel like there's something crawling on me? This time of year, you never know, eh? All the bugs are coming back out. Ow. Oh, God. Yes, you could have left a home. You could have left a job. Or even another commitment along those lines of relationships. But you could have left it at an emotional level. So there's very little drama or moral for you to struggle or contend with. You're going to be saying a quiet goodbye, whatever your situation may be. A quiet goodbye. You're ready for this change. And the card can also reveal a journey or even a change of scenery. You could be just saying, I need a little bit of a vacation. I just want to take this short trip away. I need to refresh myself. After coming through some stressful things, you're tired, you've been on lockdown and isolation, maybe the first thing you want to do is get away from your home for a while. If you're in the position to do that, you're being encouraged to do so. Yeah, and it seemed to be moving. I don't know, those little black spiders are out, and I was thinking that maybe that's what it was. It started off up here, and then it went like that, and then it went down. I'm going, okay, something's moving. So, you left a job for 15 years, Mary. That's pretty, wow. That's really something else. But it shows you were probably ready for this. And you didn't want drama. You left it very, very quietly let it go. You're ready for change now. The card can also reveal a journey, like I said, or a short trip away. You're needing a break. You're needing a change of scenery. And some people are probably saying, once we're able to get out and we're able to travel places, I'm taking a trip. I need to get away from the house. This has been just a bit too much. So it may be something as simple as that. Here's the advice. Follow your heart and go forward. That's the best advice that tarot can give you, is to follow your heart. Go forward. You know what feels right and what doesn't feel right. Keywords are endings, departure, journeys, movement, going through transitions, travel, and vacation. Vacations make so much sense, do they not, for most people? And most people are probably thinking that way. If I've got the wherewithal to do this, I am out of here when this isolation is over. So, oh dear mystery. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. That's very strange. But big changes that way. I'm not sensing anybody being down, out, desperate, and broken with this card. I'm just hearing for somebody, if I'm going to make a change, it's got to be now. Now's the perfect time to make the change. And it's got something to do with the lockdowns, the isolation, and you're feeling you're going to make this work to your advantage. This could be moving. It could be finding a new job, a new place to work, a new place to live, anything along those practical lines of life. But now is the time, and you can do it quietly, without an upset, without an uproar, without drama, without discussion about it. Now's the time to do it. You've got the freedom. The lockdown, ironically, is giving somebody a sense of freedom here, where they can get some things done without 20 people breathing down their neck and pointing their fingers. Now's the time for you to move on this. Okay? See, if I looked in the mirror, mystery, I'd be screaming. I would just scream. If I seen anything crawling on me, you know. Ugh. So this isn't my worst season. I can tolerate spiders and mosquitoes and flies. The thing I can't tolerate during the month of June is a June bug. In June, some of our better weather, the evenings are gorgeous, but the minute you get a half an hour before sundown, the June bugs come out. They make a beeline for me because of the color of my hair. There could be 10 people standing, all of us in one spot. They'll bypass the other 9. They'll come at me every time, and they're the grossest, most disgusting. If I have to use the word hate of any kind of wildlife on the planet, it's a June bug. I hate them. Yeah. I hate June bugs. I hate them. Get out of my group. Get out of my chat if you love June bugs. Oh my God. Oh, jeez. Thank you, Mary. I'm glad it's resonating with you. The next cup that we're pulling up is the Page of Cups. And this falls into the closest, most intimate part of your life. This is your home life. This is your family. This is your friend. This is your circle. This is your tribe. It includes everybody here. This is a good card. It's not a bad card. It's a lovely card. I hate June bugs. Absolutely. But as much as I hate them, I can't kill them. I can't kill anything. I don't have it in me. Anything that has... You shut up, Jennifer. Don't encourage her. Oh my God. They're no fun when they get caught in your hair, and they're so sticky. They got those suction cups in the bottom of their feet. They get caught on your clothes, and they've got double wings, 2 sets of wings, and when they open both of them up, they're the most ugliest bug you could ever see. And then they go click, 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 click. Oh God, I hate them. I hate them. Every window, every door is shut here for the month of June once it gets dark. And anybody coming in and out, you better move fast. You better, because if you could bring a June bug in here with you, I will flip right out. So, the Page of Cups. All falling into your family sector, your home life. This page does represent usually somebody that's young. All the pages do. Or sometimes it's someone that's just young at heart. That's part of it too. Whoever they are in your life, they have a lot to offer you. They bring a good energy into your life. Every time they're around, they bring happiness. They bring joy. They bring you a lot of good things. They just seem to carry with them. So every time you see this person, you instantly light up. You smile. They're like good juju for you, right? Everything about them, everything that comes out of their mouth is positive. It's happy. It's good. And they're realists. These are not people walking around with their heads in the clouds. That's what you like about them. That whatever it is that's about them rubs off onto you. This is a good thing. He has much to offer you and others as well. He's very good company. He's fun and a strong friendship here. He or she also brings you the message that love is coming your way in the future. Romantic love is coming your way. Whether you want it or not, it's coming your way. So when this page arrives in a reading, also your creative projects will also flourish, and so will your finances. Hey, you can't ask for much more than that. The advice is simple and easy to follow. Enjoy the lighter side of life and allow yourself time to play and let your imagination run free. Allow this color to come into your life. It's vibrant. It's beautiful. Keywords are companionship, outings, fun, playfulness, imagination, love news, and finances. And they're all on the plus side. They're all on the positive side of things. So, you probably do, Mary. You probably do. They're about this big, that big around, about like that, about that thick, and they're brown, and they're shiny. They're a form of beetle, is what they are. They belong to the beetle family. So, and there goes Jennifer just said it too. So but they're just disgusting. They're gross. They like light colors. They go for the light. You don't want June bugs on your deck. Turn your lights out. But if you're like me, and that's all they're going to see, they're going to zoom. You're going to have like 6 or 7 of them all come at you at once, doing a nosedive, wanting to get tangled up in your hair. No, there's nothing pleasant about that. I hate them. I really do. There aren't even people I hate as bad as I hate them. I hate them, and I can't kill them, you know. So the next card's falling into your challenge position here, all right? These are your challenge, which may or may not resonate with you in a personal way. We have the Chariot, and this is a card of movement. And if anything's going down here as it being the challenge of this time period, it's you that's you're rebuking and refusing any goodness that's going to come your way. Here's the reality for you. If you've been on hold, if you've been holding back on some plans or ideas you haven't been able to roll out, the time is going to come where the restrictions here will be lifted and the gates will be opened, and you can start to roll forward with your ideas and your plans. You can actually start to roll them out, giving you well, they're terrifying. If you don't like bugs, yeah, you'd be terrified. Oh, oh my goodness. Yeah, but they do, and they're real good at it, Jennifer. Especially me living in the country here. They're heavy, they're thick. No, no. I don't even like talking about them. They creep me right out. This is a great card. This is a great card because it shows progress and it shows a moving forward. Major Arcana as well. It's card number 7 here. Let's see. So, when this card shows up, you guys, it's a sign that it's time to make some serious progress here. This is almost like playing catch-up time after the lockdowns have been lifted and you're back into the land of the living. Now you're going to make some serious progress. Travel's favored now, so there you go. As are moves, which could be connected with work. The card's also a general sign that every aspect of your life is going to surge forward. This is definitely post-lockdown. However, balance is necessary. You may need to treat some people around you with care, as this is a card of high energy rather than sensitivity. The card reveals that good timing and being aware of your ego will be essential if you are to keep your show on the road. So be aware of that. Another meaning of the card is acquiring either a new car or a new vehicle of some kind for some of you. I wish I could say everybody, but it's not an everybody kind of card. But some of you will be in the market to be buying a new vehicle. Now, you know the lockdown's over. Problem with that is gas prices are going to rise again. There we go. You know, the advice. It is time to actively move forward with your plans. Keep that ego in check when you need to, and enjoy this time of power and this time of motivation. And the keywords are journeys, determination, willpower, progress, friction, guidance, and protection here. Just be careful of other people. When we get tunnel vision, especially we've been in a lockdown, and oh, if this would just end, I could get this working. I could move forward with this. I could put something into action. But this lockdown's holding me up, and then the lockdown gets lifted, and you come flying out of the gates of life, and you're trying to play catch up with everything you felt you fell behind on. Here's the thing. You didn't really fall behind. Things have just been delayed. But here's the thing. You're not alone. Everybody else around you, they've been delayed as well. Okay? So anything that connects you to somebody else, a place of business, or business itself, or your job, anything, you don't need to feel like you're in a big panic because everybody else is behind as well. All right? So you can rush out and race out the gates, get to where you're going, be the first one there, and guess what? Hurry up and wait now. Hurry up and wait. You sit there with nothing happening. Remember that you're not alone. Keep your ego in check. Don't be offending or hurting people on this crazy road you find yourself in. Do take advantage. and get ahead while you can. But keep your feet. You got to remain realistic. You're not the only one here. The whole world's in the same place. We're all going to go through the same things at the same time. So just be careful. Be respectful of those in your family. Don't forget about the people that are in your life now. So when you get through this, you start to accomplish things and you're seeing progress, that the people that were in your life are still there when you get there. So when you turn around and look back, they're still there. All right, so there's a big thing right there. It's a great card. There's nothing wrong with this card. It shows a lot of movement. That's what it represents, is movement. That's giving us all hope here, because we're looking here at lockdowns being lifted. This foolishness for now finally being over with. The final card is, oh, I just want to take, oh, Five of Swords, everybody. Five of Swords. Just throw the bad news right on the fire, let her burn. Jeez. It's a card that represents conflict. I was going to say complex, but it represents conflict. Never good. When the fives come into the picture, they never bode well. There's always something amiss. Do you know what I'm saying? There's always something that's not quite. But isn't that a part of daily life at the same time? In particular, for this Five of Swords, for some of you with this general reading, an argument or other conflict is going to be leaving you feeling battle-worn. It'll leave you feeling small. Kind of like, I fought back. It's the same fight, the same argument, and it's been going on for too long, and it's the same thing over and over. This time I struck back. Why do I feel like a piece of crap for striking back? You're made to feel small, because you know, essentially what you did was you lowered yourself to someone else's level, and you shouldn't have done that. You're not going to have to pay for it or anything, but if you're wondering why you feel that way, that's why. You always took the high road. You always turned your back, and you walked away from this conflict. And it's the same thing. You ever get situations that never get rectified? They never get fixed. They never get resolved. It's the same bloody arguments over and over and over again. And truthfully, if it goes on long enough, there isn't anybody that wouldn't get sick of it and strike back. But you feel like you've lost something by doing that, and you're like, I'll never do this again. I'll always walk away. But I'm not going to strike back. But you know what? That other person probably deserved it. There's the bottom line. There's the bottom line. Well, there you go. That's the truth, Mary. There is no growth without the mud. Sometimes we have to wade through the mud. There's the thing, you know. This may be because someone you trusted, this could have caused you to snap in this case, but someone that you had trusted, you find out has been very cruel. They've been unkind. They've even been devious behind your back, and it's really ruined your relationship with them. This could be a friendship, a personal relationship. It could even be a business relationship or a romance. And someone has done this out of jealousy and a need for power. That's cruel, and that's nasty. This card can also reveal communication problems within families. It can reveal hurtful opposition or being unfairly overruled and unfairly ignored. On a more positive note, something is going to come out into the open and give you a bird's eye view of what's really going on here, bringing you knowledge which gives you advantage in this situation. Next time you won't lower. Next time you'll say, I don't have time for this. This is not my fight. This is not my problem. I'm happy with I'm happy with what's going on in my life. I'm happy. You're the one that's miserable. Go find somebody else to share the misery with, because we all know misery loves company for some people. Go find that, because I'm not that person. Stand your ground on that and say, you can keep coming back at me over and over again. I'm never going to change my mind, and I'm always going to stick to my thoughts, my beliefs, what I think is right. I stand my ground, and I'm not changing that for you, for anybody. You need to find someone else to fight with and walk away. That's about all you could do in this situation. You can't control what other people think or what they feel. You could try, but you know what? It'll end up in an argument, and you end up feeling bad about you. What does that accomplish? Absolutely nothing. Other than a lesson learned, you're not going to do that again because you don't want that in your life. Boys, I tell you, other people can really, honestly, I think we'd all be better off as being hermits at times, kind of like we are right now. Everybody's getting along. We're all living a hermit life right now. Everybody's getting along. You know, a lot of people appreciate the people around them a little bit more. Others, if they're true hermits and they're loners, they're loving every minute of this. Nobody's coming to my door. No one's interrupting my peace. No one's screwing up my day, you know, because of that. So, but stand your ground. You don't need to respond aggressively to anything or anybody, but do be assertive rather than retreat. Do be assertive. Let your ground be known. Let your views be known. Put your foot down and say, that's the end of it. Now, toodaloo, I'm on with my life. You know, the keywords for your card, these are the last words in your reading here, Virgo. Opposition, arguments. There could even be shame and bullying, somebody trying to do that to you. Virgo can't stand for that. That's a sensitive line right there. Unfairness and loss. But Virgo, no matter where you come, no matter what trail you're on, what path you're walking, the final word in this reading, despite this card, is resilience. So even if you get down, you won't be down for very long and you'll get back up again. There's the thing. You need to demand your own rights as a human being, as somebody that carries their own colors in their life, as somebody that become somebody that you realize, I don't care if my life isn't like my neighbor's. This is my life. And everybody knows it. If somebody comes along and they judge you for that, you don't need to stand for that, because I'm telling you right now, the person coming at you in a negative way, in a surprising way, in a not pleasant way, trying to upset your world and whatnot, I can tell you right now, they wouldn't stand for you doing it to them. At all. At all. There's the arrogance, this holier-than-thou attitude, that you would never come back and say anything to them. You know what? Pull your big girl panties up or your big boy panties up. You turn on them when you have to. You lay down the law, but you do it composed. Don't have a meltdown. Keep your dignity about you. That way you won't end up feeling like you want to crawl into a ball, that you're the one that did something wrong. But you stand your ground, Virgo. Damn it, stand up for yourself. Stand up for yourself. So, there you go, Mary. That's what I mean, right? Thank you. Thank you, Mystery. That's what I'm saying. You don't have to put up with being anybody's doormat or punching bag, you know, figuratively, right? You don't need to put up with that at all, at any time. There's the thing. Like I said, Virgos are peaceable people. They're loving people. They do get finicky. They get, you know, most Virgos I know are clean freaks. You go into their home, and if they see one little piece of lint on the floor, they be wet the finger and bend down. Stop what they're doing, bend down just to get that piece of lint up off the. I've seen it. And I've got a sister that's a Virgo, and her home, as we like to say, isn't just spotless. It's so clean, it's sterile. The house is literally sterile. From the garage to the mudroom, right on through, every room is sterile. Everything. So, and she's a true blue, and she hates conflict, argumenting, upset. You know, she can't take that stuff. It really gets to her. I've seen her tear up more than once because she couldn't handle that kind of atmosphere. So, but you're going to get through. You're all going to get through. You just don't take no shit, no mo. Put it that way. Put it that way, Virgo, because you don't have to. You claim your right on the wheel of life within the cosmos. There's a spot there with your name on it too, right? Take control of it. So, how far are we into this video? I got one more to go, which will be Libra very shortly. Not too bad, almost at 40 minutes for the reading. So, just let me look again. I just put them back. Let me take a look again. Let's see here. The eights are interesting, so there's changes. You definitely definitely change is coming up for some, without a doubt. This was a good card here as well. It is a good card. I always like the Chariot because it's a card of movement. There's no stagnation going. You just have to watch what you're doing, okay? You have to watch what you're doing and be responsible. And then we have this, which is, I think it's more pointing towards you claiming who you are and what you're all about. There's the conflict, other people not being used to that, or, you know, this sort of a thing, and trying to manipulate and trying to put some kind of impression on you, Virgo. No, you walk away, walk away, walk away, walk away. This is your life, and you have a right to it, and you have a right to live it the way you want to. So, yes, you do. Yes, that's very, very true, Mary. That's very true. Yes. Thank you so much, everybody. If you're new to Bay of Fundy Fortunes, please subscribe. Click the notification bell so you don't miss anything that's being posted from Bay of Fundy Fortunes, if the notification is going to work for you. If not, you may want to check in from time to time. All the readings are live now, be it mini readings. The only ones that are pre-recorded still are the private readings. They're still pre-recorded, because I like people, because if we did them live or did Skype or phone, once it's done, it's done. You can't get it back. With pre-recorded, that gives you something. I never remove them. You can go back in and view your reading 50 times if you wanted to. It's yours. You paid for it. Do you know what I'm saying? So, please subscribe to the channel. Click the notification bell. If you happen to be about on Facebook, pop over and give us a visit. We're found under groups, Bay of Fundy Fortunes, and the group is closed and private. So anything said and done in there, it's all kept private from the main wall. So you should be able to feel comfortable, and you're just getting together with a group of individuals that celebrates the universe, our gifts, the law of attraction, and all those beautiful things. And they're people that are just like you, and they're just like me. And after a while, if you're active enough, you become part of it. You become part of the Bay of Fundy Fortunes family. Beautiful spirits. I swear they work miracles. I swear. The universe is my witness. They work miracles. And so I'm going to stop here so I can get into the next reading for Libra coming up in a few minutes. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for your support. I hope you enjoyed your reading. And if I don't see you before this, have a great April and May as well. And who knows what June's going to bring. Thank you, everybody, for being here, and hope to see you back real soon. I'll be back in a few minutes with Libra.